this video is about autumn is everywhere. So what I thought I would do for this video is shop the things I've already got in the house and get ready for a nice cozy autumn. Now, I was out for a walk this morning with my daughter and my granddaughter, and we went to a local park, and it really did feel like autumn. I'll just slot a couple of pictures in here. The leaves were on the ground, there was mist on the lake, it was just very autumny. So when I had thought about this video, it was actually quite sunny, but definitely today it feels like autumn. So I dug through a lot of the things that I've already got, and I got out the things that I thought would make a really cozy autumn. I'm not going to put a lot of autumn home decor out this year, but I have picked a few pieces out. So I've got some stuff from a few different categories. The first thing I went through was my box of clothes that I put away probably last spring when I stopped wearing autumny things. And the first one I dug out was this top. So it's a green and black top with a V-neck. It's got kind of bell sleeves. I will put a picture in here of what it looks like at full length, but this does feel like a very autumny top. And the other top I dug out, I haven't dug out many things because I'm not really going to be going anywhere. So I dug this top out, which I always feel is very autumny. It reminds me actually of bonfire night with the little orange flowers. It just always reminds me of fireworks. And it's quite a long length top, kind of a handkerchief hem with a V-neck and long sleeves, but it is quite thin. So for the autumn, when it's still not that cold, that would be a really good top to wear. If I can find a photo of me in this, I will put it here as well. So those were the two items of clothing that I dug out. Then I thought about makeup, and I have a lot of makeup that I don't wear very often, particularly eyeshadows. I haven't been wearing a lot of makeup lately, but when I do, I thought maybe I want to have a more autumn look. So I dug this one out, and this is the one I got from Primark, and it's called Untamed Cheetah, and the colours are quite autumny. They're oranges and browns and golds, and I am wearing the eyeshadow today, and I've actually used the brown eyeshadow as eyeliner as well. So I thought that was quite autumnal feeling. The next thing I dug out was scents, so candles and things like that. And I did buy this one not that long ago from Robson's Retreats. Not a candle, it is a wax melt. And this is Autumn Raspberry and Amber Rose wax melt. And it smells really, really nice. That's what the wrapper looks like. I will put a link to Jill's YouTube channel in the description box below if you want to go over and have a look at some of the other wax melts she does. But when I was out for a walk this morning, you could actually see blackberries on the bushes, so that just reminded us that I do have this wax melt, so I decided to burn that today. And I also dug out some candles that I didn't finish up last year, and it is one of the gingerbread Wickford candles from Home Bargains, which I absolutely love the smell of. It's a definite smell of kind of autumn, Christmas. I think you can definitely start using that in September. I've also got a small one of those. There's half of that left, so I will use that up. And I've also got this cinnamon sugar one as well, which I found in the cupboard. So I thought I could use that as well. Waste not, want not. We're being frugal, so let's shop the things we already have. And then I thought about some autumn decor, and I'd already gotten the box of autumn stuff out a few weeks ago when I was clearing something out, and I thought I'll have a look through that later. And it's actually quite fun to look through boxes you packed away a year ago because you forget what's in there. So the first thing I found in it was this glass pumpkin. I think I got this either last year or the year before. You could put anything in it really, but I've put some autumnal coloured potpourri in there. It's still got a faint smell of like an orangey smell, but I guess you could just drop some little oils on that. But I really like that pumpkin, so I got that out. I also got out my little squirrel. sorry, little rabbit. I suppose that might be used at Easter, but I just thought that looked quite autumnal because it is a candle holder, a tea light holder, but I'd put some little acorns in there, and I just thought that looked very autumnal as well, so I got that out. I also found my autumnal cushion covers, which I got last year. It's just a little gonk. I was going to say gnome there, but they are gonks. This one's got like an autumn coloured flower on it. Not sure what that is. And this one is the female gonk, and she has got some pumpkins, and I did really like those last year. They're just so fun, and I thought it was a nice little autumn touch to the settee, the couch, or whatever you want to call it. So I got those out as well. I also found this in the box, this pumpkins poster that I got. I think I might have got these from Temu, I think, maybe last year, the year before. But this has got all the different kinds of pumpkins on, which I put next to my coffee station. We'll put a photo in here, and I think that just looks very autumnal as well. I did dig out a few autumn-like flowers, fake flowers that I've got in the same box, because I just thought they would look nice somewhere. I haven't quite decided where to put them yet. That one looks quite nice with the little leaves on. And then we've got some, I'm not sure what that is actually, but it is an autumnal colour. Then we've got the eucalyptus leaves and one of these little purpley flowers as well. So I'll need to dig out a vase to put those in. The last thing that was in that box is my pumpkin mug. I've had this for a few years now. I think this came from Poundland, and it's just a nice orange pumpkin mug, and that just nice cozy evenings with a cup of coffee or a cup of hot chocolate, snuggled up. That just makes us feel happy. A nice pumpkin mug. Do you have a favourite mug? If you do, let us know in the comments below what it's got on it. Mine for autumn is the pumpkin one. I also got a few more little autumn things out. I'll just put a picture in here. I got my salt lamp out because now that the nights are getting a little bit darker, I thought the salt lamp would look very, very cosy. I think I got that a couple of Christmases ago as a gift, and it just does feel really cosy like. And I just liked the acorn and the little toadstool next to it, just to give it that autumn feel. I'm saying autumn quite a lot in this, but that's what the video is about. Before I go on to the next few things, remember, as this is a Sunday Sunshine show, it is a collaboration with 3 other YouTube ladies, Busy Bee Marie, Maria Crocker and Tina's Talk Time, and we've been collaborating on these Sunday videos for well over a year now. So once you've watched my video, don't forget to go over and watch theirs and see what their autumn videos are. They're not going to be the same as mine because we all decided we could do whatever we want as long as it was something to do with autumn. So I will link their channels in the description box below. The other thing I wanted to mention before I go on to the other things is, and it kind of fits in with the autumnal feel because they do feel quite autumny, I decided to create some notebooks to sell on Amazon. Now, if you watch my channel, you already know I've created a word search puzzle book and I sell that on Amazon. But you might know that I do watercolour painting, and I've been going to a sip and paint class for over a year now. Although I haven't been for the last couple of months, and I decided to turn some of the watercolour pictures into the cover of notebooks. So all I had to do was design the cover and then upload them to Amazon KDP. They ship them out and they print them, and they just give me a small amount of whatever it is that is being charged. I think I've got them on for £5.50, and I think I get about £1.14 from it. But they've just come this morning, so I thought I would show them on this video. So these are, I've done 4 of them. So the first one is the dairy cow that I did. And I've put a little field of sort of grasses and flowers underneath that the cow can nibble on. I've also done the hedgehog one. Now I did paint these pictures, but these are obviously prints. I scanned them in and then created the cover in Canva. And this one's got some little toadstools underneath, which I thought went well with the hedgehog. Inside, they're just ordinary lined notebook. I've also got the ladybird one, which has got a little tree branch there for the ladybird to crawl on. So that was quite fun to paint. I think my favourite one has been the hedgehog, though. That was the very first one I painted. And lastly is the flamingo, which was quite hard to paint, I have to say. And this one's just got some little pond and some reeds for the flamingo to wade in. So that was the 4 notebooks: flamingo, ladybird, hedgehog and cow. And they are, I think they're slightly bigger than A5, and they've got 120 lined pages in them. So I will leave the links to them below on Amazon if you wanted to go across and have a look, because I do feel they were quite autumnal colours. So going on to the other things that I've dug out that I felt were autumn-like is a jigsaw I think I bought this last year, but this does look quite cosy to do on a nice dark autumn evening, and it's called the Book Palace. I love books. It's got a little ginger cat on, so I thought this jigsaw would be ideal to do during September, October. I also dug out some DVDs that I've got, because I thought now that the nights are drawn in, I want to start watching some musicals. I really do enjoy a musical. So I dug a few off my shelf that I thought we'll just put to one side and we can work our way through them as September and October go by. I've got Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, Les Miserables, which is one of my favourite musicals. Absolutely love that. Cabaret, Hairspray, and possibly even beats Les Miserables, the Rocky Horror Picture Show. That's definitely a dark night watch, the Rocky Horror Show. If you like musicals, let me know what's your favourite in the comments below. I'd be interested to know. Oh, and I also dug out Grease. Just feel like September is a back to school month, isn't it? So why not watch Grease? Because that's about a group of people going back to school, and Grease is always fun to watch. As well as DVDs, I also dug out a couple of books, and I got these books with a voucher that I got for my birthday. So I haven't been out and bought anything new for this autumn, and I'm not going to. I'm trying to be quite frugal, and for obvious reasons if you've watched my videos lately. And I picked up these 2 books by Sarah J. Maas. One is called House of Earth and Blood, and the other is called House of Sky and Breath, and they are fantasy novels. I think they're about magic and vampires and stuff like that. I won't read you the blurb, but why I thought I'd get these out is because they are really thick books. Now, they should keep me going for a few weeks anyway, over the cold, if it's cold, because at the moment it's still quite warm. But these should keep us going for a while, as well as the book club that we're starting this month that you've all been quite happy to join in. And our first book is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, which we will be reviewing at the end of September. But if you keep an eye on my community posts, there will be more information on that. So I feel like that's been quite a jumbled video, but I've kind of cobbled it together just this morning when I thought to myself, I knew what I was going to do, but I hadn't quite decided what I was going to get out. So I've been going around the house this morning, getting everything out to sort this out. So I hope you found that interesting. Remember to go across and watch Marie from Busy Bee Marie, Maria from Maria Crocker, and Tina from Tina's Talk Time to see what autumn videos they've come out with this morning. I'll be interested to see them because I don't know. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.